Alert 6 told you about unfit conditions at an Omaha apartment building. Our Taylor Johnson spoke with experts about your legal rights if you find yourself in a similar situation.
Well, Aaron, lawyers say there's no one-size-fits-all approach to addressing tenant rights, but there is action you and your neighbors can take.
Attorney Dave Pantos is no stranger to getting justice for tenants.
I got at least 5 or 6 calls just today for legal assistance in the Omaha metro area.
Bad living conditions is one concern he often hears about.
It is challenging in Nebraska, especially in a place like Omaha, because there are a lot of these kinds of issues involving habitability, cockroaches, bed bugs, mold, flooding, no heat.
If you're faced with these problems and not getting help from your landlord, you have some options. But first, don't avoid paying your rent.
That gives them a reason to evict you, and it'll be really hard to undo that.
Here's what you can do. Reach out to code enforcement, which, according to Pantos, could lead to the closure of a building. Next, you could write a 30-day letter to your landlord informing them of a lease violation or maintenance issue. If it isn't fixed within 14 days, you as a tenant can move out in 30 days. You can connect with a tenants union. You could pay to repair the problem yourself and deduct it from your rent if and only if your landlord did not honor your request. Or you can reach out to an attorney. While legal help can be expensive, resources like Legal Aid of Nebraska can step in if you qualify.
We have grants and programming, and people fit in all sorts of ways into our services. So I think if you're having issues with your landlord, it's worth calling us.
As a tenant, you do have responsibilities of your own, like keeping your place in fit condition and speaking up when things go wrong.
It's called in the law duty to mitigate damages. So if you see any kind of problem at all, make sure you report it through whatever system is set up.
And most importantly,
just don't hope that things are going to work out. Document, document, document.
If you're a tenant in need of legal advice, we do have contacts on our website, firstalert6.com. And you can also find the tips that were shared in this story. In the studio, Taylor Johnson, First Alert 6.
Some good